I still see myself as doing a lot more than a lot of able-bodied people, so I don't really see myself as someone that people need to feel sorry for. I'm Liam Mcgarry. I study sports psychology and coaching sciences at Bournemouth University, and I'm a powerlifter. Done first year absolutely fine, and then at the end of first year I got on the bus, sat on the bus, and then about halfway my legs started to feel like they were filling up with concrete, which was pretty weird. But then, yeah, I was like, right, something's a bit wrong now. And then once a bus stopped and got there, I'd let everyone get off, and as I pulled myself up, I sort of just collapsed back down and couldn't move much. It's left me paralysed from T12 down. They've put it down to something called transverse myelitis, which is like inflammation of the spinal cord. But it could have been a rugby impact, or it could have been anything really, so they don't quite know, which is frustrating. But yeah, so I found powerlifting through the Spinal Games. So the Spinal Games is like a games where people who suffer spinal injuries come together to compete against each other in a array of different sports. Sort of knew I'd benched before, so I thought I'd give it a go. And jumped on the bench, and I think it's 137.5 kilos on a day. A lot of people just say, oh, you just got a bench press, but it's a lot more technical than that. The bar's got to come down, it's got to stop dead on the chest, no movement at all. For an obvious pause, and then you got to push out as hard as fast as you can, making sure the bar stays controlled, there's no uneven lockout, no shaking of the bar, because there's a lot of variables that will get you a no lift. I've won a few competitions. I've won the English Championships and the British Championships along the way. So yeah, it's all going well at the minute.
I met Liam initially after his injury. He was sort of talent ID'd through Stuart Martin up at Loughborough with the British weightlifting, and then he came in for a session. I knew of him before he played rugby. And obviously I coached a lot of the rugby boys. The first sort of 6-7 months was just like mad increase in gains and performance. Like his weightlifting just went straight through the roof. There was an initial jump from probably the first time he came in, 60 kilos, to his one rep probably doubled, like all within 6 weeks probably, which is pretty unheard of. And then from there it just increased and hasn't really stopped since, to be honest.
I don't know, it gives me a focus as well, more than anything, more than the big numbers or the medals or things like that. The best thing for me is the fact that it just gives me something to focus on. I train with it 5 days a week, so it's just a real concentration point, and gets me up, gets me doing something. When I first started uni, I come to uni as a rugby player, got into the university squad in the first year and played throughout the year, and just the togetherness of the team. It was sort of a one in all in attitude, which I quite like. They're all still my best mates now, so yeah, it's a sort of a friendship that not many people understand because of stuff we do, but we get it, so it's all right.
Yeah, he's always really positive. He sees that, I think his psychology course helps him a lot, and the tutors and the people that are sort of helping him out, and a lot of the rugby boys he's still very close to, and he's got a really good support system around him. So generally he's always pretty positive. He does have down days and stuff like that, but he sees the best in a lot of things, so he's pretty mentally strong. The day I left hospital, I moved straight back into uni accommodation and came out fully self-caring, which was something I was determined to do from quite early on, because I like my own space. Hopefully 2022 I'll be on my way to a Commonwealth Games, and the big goal is to compete in the Paralympics in 2024. I've always lived with quite a get on with it attitude, so that's what I'm doing, getting on with it.